Cancer is killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, traveled through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes. You see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know my time. Never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games to play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's only what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for me. See the blessing in it. With much expecting, much is given. When to make the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine on that and see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life.
It's for the children.
It's a given. You gotta give it. Be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience. Determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving. They changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind. So I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition. Back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's only what you do. Some things you gotta do. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No one can support children. We got to keep it going.
Hey, barbershop conversations, guys. Welcome to the show. I missed y'all, man. I absolutely missed y'all, dog. Absolutely missed y'all. But you know the hardest thing to do at times is to run a one-man business. You know what I mean? It's absolutely the hardest, man. I want to do the show. I had to try, man. Anyways, man. Donzel Essex, what's up? King Corleone, Malcolm, DB, Omega Red, Box fans, DJ for life. DJ7, my bad. Black Ham TV. The legend checking. You from Flint, man. Don't drink the water. You're going to turn into a gremlin. Oh, man. Sweet Sweet Science, Courtney, what it do? I'm setting up right now. Kenyatta Ali, Kaz, Reginald James, the barbershop is now open. $15 a cut, man. We got a special going on. If you bring your son, it's half price. If you come by yourself, it's $15. All right. At some point, your son's gonna have to tune into these conversations, man. At some point, they gotta hear men talk. At some point, use your discretion, fathers. So yeah, man. Obviously, I want like a brief synopsis of my trip. For now, I had fun, dog. I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas. I had fun. Boycott the franchise title holders. Man, stay ready. Salute, barbershop. So, what up, Wookie Wook? First of all, I saved $700 by flying in Atlanta. That deserves a round of applause. And I drove 2 hours. Hooked up with Ron. Some of y'all have met Ron. Some of y'all haven't. You know what I mean? Sam calls him White Lawyer Ron. If you hung out with me fight week, you've met him before. And he and I went down there. And it was fun, man. I had a great time with Wilder on Thursday. And then Friday, I did the Freedom Riders Drive. So we went from Birmingham to Selma. That was fun. I had a great time doing that. And then went to the game on Saturday, and then came home Sunday. And you know what I really learned? For real, y'all gonna think I'm bullshitting. Oh, what's calling them? I'm getting organized right now as we speak. I need to memorize this phone number, by the way. Deontay Wilder is a freakish athlete. I saw it with my own eyes, and that was my first time seeing him spar. I've realized I've never seen him spar. He's freakish, dog. And when I say freakish, y'all got to see it. And then you know what led me to, you know what inspired, the thought inspired that is that Deontay Wilder should go on a tour so his fans can see him work out. You know, maybe after the Luis Ortiz, not Luis Ortiz, but after Cinco de Mayo of next year when he knocks out Andy Ruiz, he should do like a soft tour, you know, where he do media workouts in the city and the LDBC brothers host it. So if we go to Houston, you know, we got Stay Ready in the chat. We go to Dallas, obviously, you know, Black, come to LA, obviously me, and so on and so forth. LA, you got Blue Blood and everyone else down there. Maybe go to Oakland, you know, maybe do like a 5 to 10 city tour, kind of like what politicians do. You know what I mean? Stay ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? Stay ahead of the curve, man. Come to Boston. Yeah, I got to go to Dudley Station, dog. I that's definitely on my list. I've been boycotting for 40 years of my life. I boycotted Boston. If you followed the genesis of this channel, you know why I just hate everything Boston in terms of sports wise. But you know, I need to get to the Dudley Station. You know, I always like to walk where Malcolm X walked, so I'll get there. So I'll definitely be in Boston at some point. Maybe I'll stay a little bit longer. Some of my trips in New York and take that 3-hour drive. What up, DB? Jay Good in the building. What up, King? Oh man, and you know, I was thinking that, but the climate in Alabama was it's nothing like I've ever felt before in my life. You know, I'm a big city guy. Like I've never traveled in the South outside of Virginia, Earl Spence fights. I've never, as they say in baseball, when you hit under 200, I've never spent really any true time below the Mendoza line. You know what I mean? I've never really been to the South, and I realized that when I was in Alabama. And then I also realized how important it is for us to teach ourselves our history. You know, it was definitely a great refresher button. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know, Alabama was sweltering in hate. You know, as we know, prior to the 1970s, and still to this day. Oh, I got a new one. Look, y'all.
To this day. To this day.
so mention you. Oh yeah. I'll get the Ness and all that too, as we go throughout the show. And I learned a lot. I learned that I got to be more aggressive in my pursuit of information. There's so much I don't know. You know what I mean? And there's so much that I've forgotten about. You know, like the refresher buttons, and I'm very hip to the bombing, because Malcolm X was like, if the police can't do it, we need. Y'all need to go watch that Malcolm X speech. It's a pretty dope speech when he says that if they can't do it, we need to do it. And I'll just leave it at that since we're on YouTube. And I'll get to the number and all that, T-Show. And it's just so much I need to learn, man. And I was ecstatic, man. I'm excited to learn more. If I could screen share right now, and you saw my history the past like 3 days, man, I've been like a connoisseur of information, man. You know what I mean? And but yeah, man. So here's the call-in number. And but I'm gonna prove to y'all tonight why it was a hoax. Canelo, Triple G, Loma, Fury, it's all a hoax. I'm gonna prove it to you guys tonight. What up, Ivy Wade? I'm definitely gonna prove it to y'all tonight throughout the show. In the breaks I get in, and y'all calling in and doing what y'all want to do. You ask for the number, call in now. You know what I mean? And I'm excited. I'm excited to take Lincoln and Kennedy. I will say this. I won't be doing any driving at nighttime down there. God damn, they take you through the backwoods in Alabama. Fuck that shit. Man, 2-lane streets, one going east, one going north, one going south. Man, I ain't with all that shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My anxiety go through the roof, man, when I on them 2-way streets and the streets I've never driven before. Ooh, Lordy. I once know you love the backwood. I'm not talking about the liquor store, nigga. I'm talking, yeah. Man, what up, Muir? Man, it's just I ain't about that life. It drive me crazy because when they driving from 30 feet, you like, is that motherfucker in my lane? Is he in my lane? And I ain't never been there before, and I got one tire as far right as I can. You know, I ain't with all that, dog. But I had to get back. You know what I mean? Man, that shit is intense, man. You know, you holding on to the steering wheel so hard, you get fucking you get cramps in your hands. Truck drivers probably know about that. But man, that's I don't want no parts of that. Yeah, man. So those backwoods. Yeah, man. Oh, the calls aren't coming through. Let me fix this. I saw the call, but it didn't. Why the calls ain't coming through? Oh, there we go. My bad, y'all. I forgot to bring y'all in. Now we good. Call back in. We good now. You know what I mean? It was just a fun show. It was a fun trip. We'll get into it as we get on with the show. But first call of the day from 901. 901, what's up? Why you hanging up, dog? Why you hanging up?
I didn't hang up.
Oh, what's up, 901? What's up? How you feel, babe? How you feel, dog?
I'm all right. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man.
Good to talk to you, man.
Oh, thanks, King. What's popping? What's your name? I don't think I've ever spoken to you before. Have I spoken?
I'm Good Sport TV. My name Carl, though.
Oh, okay. What's popping?
Calling out of Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, that's 901. What's up? It's all yours.
Oh yeah, man. I just wanted to, I'm at work right now, and I was listening to the show. I said, man, let me call in and get in right quick before you get flooded with calls. And
thank you, man. I appreciate it.
I wish the champ luck, the best of luck, hoping that he, dispatch Luis Ortiz real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just shout out to the LDBC, man, and you know, we pushing for y'all out here, man. Y'all got people out here like me that just love everything y'all do.
That's dope. That's dope. Thank you. I appreciate you calling in.
Okay, no problem, Fred. I'll try to catch y'all another time. All right.
Appreciate you. Shout out from Memphis, dog. Shout out from Memphis, Tennessee. The devil is a lie. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, y'all want to hear the funniest shit ever? So, what is it? I'll tell you guys that story. 1 second. 202, what's up?
Yo, what up, Fred?
What's up? Who this?
This Bob, man. What's good?
Oh, what's popping, man? Like, I know. Who's Bob? Nigga, you don't go by Bob. Who Bob?
Man, it's Dennis, man.
Oh, what's popping, man? I don't know no Bobs. I only know.
No, my Instagram, Bob Sacramento.
Yeah, what's up, Bob? How you feel, K? All right. You cutting hair over the weekend, dog?
I got to hang out with Core Stevens and all the youngest, man. That shit was dope, bro.
That's dope, man. That's dope. I saw that group picture. That's inspiring.
Yeah, that shit was really dope, man.
That's the future.
It was just nice to see the young kings doing something positive and everybody training, and they were so humble and so welcoming, man. It was really nice. And Core Stevens, man, he's a great young man.
He is, huh?
Yeah.
I'm glad.
So I had fun, man. And one of these days I'm gonna get down there, come out to LA and see one of them Jones. But yeah. It's just reigniting passion for boxing, man.
Mm-hmm. Nah,
that shit crazy. You sitting there watching the what's that KS1 fight? Like that shit was horrible.
Oh, was it?
Like the zone is garbage, dog. Like and it almost it almost made me mad because Devin Haney was on the card, but he wasn't even the headliner.
Mm-hmm.
They had Logan Paul, the white boy, and he was being trained by Shannon Briggs, all the old people. That shit was just terrible. Like, I don't know what's going on as far as like the zone and Eddie Hearns and Oscar De La Hoya and all that, but like us as the black delegation, we gotta get these people out the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's all I want to do, man. Just check in. Say what's up, man.
You, man. I appreciate you.
All right, bro.
People say, I don't know. I know who this nigga is, man. We talk every day on Instagram.
All right, dude.
All right, peace.
All right.
Like, you don't know who that nigga is? Yeah, I do. Nigga. But y'all, nigga, but sometimes I don't identify your real name with your Instagram name, with your Gmail name. And so I'm like, who this? You know what I mean? Because sometimes, the voices miss me because you know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. DB over there hating. DB over there hating. Don't have me come through your front door with the 4-4, motherfucker, man. Come on, I don't own one of them, so I'm just making that shit up. Just had to get my Tupac. That was my Tupac. You know what I mean? As y'all can see, hip hop raised me, dog. Hip hop raised me. No father in my life, man. Hip hop raised me for sure. Yeah, man. It was I'll tell you the funniest junk ever. Not funniest junk ever, but so Ron and I are going back to Atlanta Saturday night. We went to the Alabama LSU game. And Devin Haney came on, and Ron has the DAZN app. And we pulled over at exit 144. I'll finish the story after this call. 314, what's up?
What's up? See, I ain't calling in block this time. I called you before.
Uh-huh.
Can you hear me good?
I hear you just fine.
Okay, I have my earphones in, so I don't know if that's called trouble or not. So, your title says Deontay Wilder, the king of boxing. So why do you think that? Or do you think that?
I live inside my enemy's head, rent free. I ain't never met you, but you met me.
What's your question?
Really?
What's your
me?
What's your question?
Really?
What's your question?
Really?
What's your question? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I missed your question. My bad. I was just joking.
I said that was funny. I said so your title says Deontay Wilder, the king of boxing. And also, I'm not saying that you know me and nothing like that. But I was saying, why is that what you think, or is that you just put that as a title? I was just wondering.
I live inside my enemy's head, rent free.
Really?
I ain't never met you, but you met me.
I'm sorry, I missed your question. What was your question again?
Do you think? Stop making me laugh, bro. Do you think Deontay Wilder is the king of boxing?
I live inside my enemy's head. Free. I ain't never met you, but you met me.
Nah, I'm joking. You can ask one more time. I'm joking. Go ahead.
I can ask it now.
Yeah, go ahead. I was joking.
Bruh. Okay, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Don't play this shit no more, please.
All right.
Do you think Deontay Wilder is the king of boxing? Don't do it.
To this day. To this day.
Bruh. And why do you think that?
I live inside my enemy's head.
Bruh.
I ain't never met you, but you met me.
Bro, you funny as hell. I can answer laughing.
You got another question? You got 45 seconds. You got another question?
I mean, well, I never got an answer really, but okay. I'll let the next caller come in.
Appreciate it.
To this day. To this day.
Motherfucker asked me. I answered the question. You want to know the fucking answer to that fucking question?
To this day. To this day.
Well, fuck it. I answered the question. I didn't know if that nigga. Hey, I felt kind of uncomfortable, man. Like my masculinity was like crawling. I was like, that nigga giggling kind of sensitive over there, man. Nigga ain't got no manhood in his laugh. You know what I mean? I'm like, hold the fuck up, nigga. I ain't about to hold up, nigga. Nigga, men only giggle when they playing with their kids, motherfucker. Men don't giggle around another nigga, man. Come on, y'all. Ain't no grown man named Delicious in this motherfucker, man. Cut it out. What up, 510? Niggas don't giggle around one another. What's poppin', man? How you been, dog?
What's good, my nigga, man?
How you feel? Let me bring you in, though.
Loma 10 to B12. Double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
Man, hey, people are crazy, man. Talking about the Devin Haney fight, talking about he was exposed.
Exposed? Who said that?
Dude, they've been talking about that online all day. And it's really ridiculous.
Mm.
They act like because he didn't knock the dude out that he didn't dominate that man the whole fight.
The nigga won 13 rounds. It was a 12-round fight. He won round 1 when he signed the contract. What are you talking about? He write his name better than his. Man, what are you talking about? Sir Ken, I've met you before. What's up? Man.
I mean, they're out of control, man. The dude hit him with a couple of punches. I mean, it's boxing. You're going to get hit every now and again, bro. Mm-hmm. They act like this dude was a complete bum, though. The dude can actually box. Mm-hmm. He will give a lot of people problems, for real.
Mm. You know what the funniest shit ever was? I'm watching the fight at a redneck gas. I ain't going to even lie to y'all motherfuckers. I pulled over in rural Alabama to watch Devin Haney fight. I should have did a video from there, dog. That would have been epic. And
you should have did that. That'd have been
me
classic.
And White Lawyer Rod. It's a Sam Watson joke, you know. What Sam calls him White Lawyer Rod. And we sitting in the middle of the car, in the middle of a gas station, watching Devin Haney fight, man. And I'm sitting there watching it and I had the same thing you had. I said, this guy is a fringe contender type of fighter. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if he'll ever be a world champion, but he is definitely a competitive version of that kid from Chicago. You know what I mean? I forget the kid's name from Chicago. You know, the PBC punching bag. He calls himself.
Oh, you're talking about Granado?
Granados, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But more rangier. And cause more problems.
And a smarter fighter. Mm-hmm. Because dog, he was holding on for dear life the whole fight, bro.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
He said, y'all looking for a knockout. I ain't giving y'all one. I'm gonna hold this nigga to the end. To the end. And your boy Jack Reese, man, another brilliant refereeing performance, man.
Oh, Jack Reese. I'm gonna see if I can get him this week.
Hey,
I gotta watch the
brilliant.
fight though. I gotta watch the fight.
Oh, you didn't go? You didn't watch the other one? It was he should get extra paid for refereeing that fight the way he did, man. He had to really ref that night, guys. He had to really ref.
It was that wild?
Dude, these cats, man, they were throwing the black dude, I think it's in KSI, was throwing some of the wildest punches I've ever seen in my life. And the thing was, for me, just because you're the aggressor, that don't mean that you won the fight. Like, just because you swinging wild, you're not connecting, he blocking. So, for me, I thought the white dude won, to be honest with you.
Oh, you thought the white dude won? Logan?
Yeah, I mean...
Logan Jeff? What's his name? Logan Jeff?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, yeah.
His jab, because he looked like he looked like a white version of Shannon Briggs. He looked the same. You know how Shannon Briggs come through with the jab, they come across. He looked exactly like him. Like a lot of fighters, like that's how I'm like. Most of the time, when you got a great trainer, you end up looking like your trainer how when they used to fight.
Yeah, gotcha.
Because like Errol Spence is a way better version of Derrick James. So like when Derrick James was fighting, he would get tired. Like the first 5 rounds, he on fire, and then he would just gas out. So Errol Spence is that, but he don't get gassed out. So that's what I took from the fight, man. I still feel like the Devontae Davis and Devin Haney fight is a 50-50 fight. I still don't think Ford is gonna make that fight.
I say they corner Loma. I'm gonna make a video about that because I think we need to start spreading that news. Tank is fighting for the WBA December 28th, right? Devin Haney is a WBC champion. They can corner Lomachenko in, box him in.
Yeah, because and the thing is, I don't understand why. Like y'all have history. Y'all have history of being cool. Like why are you doing all this extra stuff? Like, dog, like y'all supposed to be trying to get the belt from this J-Cat, bro. Right. That don't want to fight nobody.
You're right.
And like I say, man, dog, Top Rank, man. I mean, they gotta do better, bro. They gotta do better.
They can't do better. They're doing their best. They're doing their best.
Oh my God. I mean, they're dropping the ball, man. Jamel Herring, man, that was a great fight.
It was. I cut it off. I was like, where they fighting at? Where they fighting at? At a Little League park? Where they fighting at, dog? I was like, I'm cool on that shit. And I have the ESPN app. I didn't have to find the stream. I said, man, because it came on the same time as Devin Haney. And I was like, I don't want to watch it. I just didn't want to watch it. It didn't appeal to me. I saw him coming down in a truck. And I mean, I'm like, man, they had a carnival. I thought they was at a carnival.
That was dope though. That was dope because he was a Marine. So
I got that.
And it was the Marine birthday and all that stuff.
But then it showed the crowd though. It showed the crowd, and it was like, I kind of lost interest when I saw one person sitting in the stands like they had a minor league baseball game, and the only people coming are the parents. You know what I mean? That's what it looked like.
That's why I Rank dropped the ball because that was a hell of a fight.
It was. It was a close fight.
Just go back and watch it again.
All right.
It was a hell of a fight. Very competitive. Both fighters. It was a great fight, Fred. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. I'm not. I ain't gonna blow smoke. It was a good fight.
Okay.
I like Jamel Herring, man. He's a smart fighter. He's not a special fighter, but he's a really, really good fighter. You know what I mean? He's not like the Shakur Stevenson, but he's a really good fighter, and I think he's gonna be a unified champion for real.
You think Jamel Herring? Jamal, what's his name? Jamel or Jamal?
Jamel Henry.
Jamel,
I think
Jamel Henry.
He'll be unified champion for sure. He's that good.
You think he could beat Burchell?
But yeah, Burchell, he ain't all that, man.
The WBA is vacant now, right? So the WBA is vacant, and then you got Burchell. Who's the other 130 champion?
The other 130 champion is Tevin Farmer.
Oh, Tevin.
IBS.
Yeah, that's a good fight to make. Herring and Farmer. They need to say
that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one to make.
I like his jab though, man. Jamel, and remember how we always talk about niggas that listen to their trainers?
Mm-hmm.
The nigga listened to his trainer. Like Bomac told the nigga to do like told him to keep get the jab working more and then come with the right.
Mm-hmm.
He did exactly what the nigga told him to do. And he dropped dude. They didn't count the drop, but they should have. He dropped it. Boom. And then he kept that his jab is serious though. Like you know how when people work their jab.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I've been on the line too long.
Yeah.
When they start calling.
Yeah, you have.
But
hurry up, man.
His jab, his jab was serious though. But yeah, man, I like that nigga though. I like him. Steven Nelson, that nigga, he's a knockout artist. He'll be a champion at 168 pretty soon.
Oh, he fought. Good. I'm glad he had a fight on TV.
Yeah, he on the undercard of Terrence Crawford. So
and he fought this past Saturday, Steven Nelson.
No.
Oh,
He'll fight.
Undercard. Okay,
he's gonna fight. He's gonna fight on Terrence Crawford's undercard, which is gonna give him some eyes on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it's only like five fighters that I follow from.
All right, man, get off the line. Get off the line, nigga.
Hey, Fred,
say on that next. All right, peace,
I always
nigga.
say, you know I got to finish. You know I got to finish it. You know I got to finish my joke now. Like I always say, man, keep your foot on these niggas' necks at all times, man. I appreciate what you do, man. I'll holler at you later on, my brother.
Peace. Yeah, man. I actually, yay, bye, nigga. Wookie like bye, nigga. Next caller. Yeah, man. I want to do this show so bad Friday night, but it's just, man, that travel time from Selma, it just didn't work out, man. I miss y'all though for sure. Yeah, Wild is a king of boxing. Well, I got 30. Finish the story. So I'm in the middle on exit 144 off of the 359 or some shit. I don't know. The 59. I don't know. One of them freeways. I don't know what it was. And it was just weird that I'm in the car with the white man in rural Alabama. In my head, I was having these thoughts. I'm like, this is the funniest shit ever. Fred talk all this shit on his YouTube channel, and I'm in rural Alabama with a white man. That was funny to me. I was laughing in my head. That was funny. It was pretty funny. Damn. 845. What it do?
Barbershop Conversation. Salute, my brother.
Feel
Fred.
free to hit the subscribe button. What's popping?
You already know. Y'all hit that like button too.
Yeah, hit that like button. They hate over there. You know, they hate us.
Already. Yo,
Yeah.
Fred, what's up
poppin'?
with the intros? No intros? It's all good.
All right.
I'm just messing with you. I want
Lemon
to
tint
talk
to
about
B12. Double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
What's
You
up?
dig?
You good now?
Yo, Fred.
Feel better?
Yes, sir. I want to talk about something that I ain't hear nobody speak on
Okay.
about Saturday.
Mhm.
So it's totally probably off topic. I just got to my crib and seen you was on.
Okay. I appreciate you.
Did you hear Johnny Nelson's post-fight commentary about Devin Haney?
No, what'd he say?
It was fucking disgusting. First of
No.
all, Devin Haney says after the fight, he says, I dislocated my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So that answered a lot of questions for me because I was kind of wondering why he was fighting the way he was fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and then post fight, Johnny Nelson and some lady is talking about, oh, he looked bad. This isn't what we were looking for. He's not ready for Lomachenko. He need to build. They at not one time even mentioned what he said.
Really?
That he got hurt in the fucking fight.
Wow.
And my thing with I want you to listen to it yourself because I don't want you to take my word.
Put the
The
link.
way that they
Is there a link?
Go ahead.
Or is it on the zone?
No, I saw it. Well, I watched it on the stream. My bad, Devin. I salute you, brother. I didn't support that. I don't buy the zone. But I saw it on the post fight after the fight was over. So I don't really know how to send you a link, but the way they were talking about Dev, they were downgrading him to an extremity. You know what I'm saying? And it was bothering me because I know they heard what he said. That's one. And two, they watched what just happened.
Wow.
So I don't know if in one of your last videos, I'm in the comment section talking about that. And this guy is telling me how, oh, why would Lomachenko be scared of Devin? Devin ain't fought nobody. Who'd he fight? I'm saying to the guy, cut the man fanism. And to me, that's one of the biggest problems in boxing from the fan perspective. There's so many fucking man fans who are not fans of boxing. They're fans of a boxer. So they're going to make all the excuses in the world. And what I've seen from Devin, I didn't like how much he was getting touched. But what I did like was that he was getting touched and he responded. You know what I'm saying? They didn't say that when Luke Campbell was touching all on Lomachenko. They didn't say that when Salido was touching all on Lomachenko. They made excuses for it. Now, the man just told you he dislocated his shoulder in the fight, during the fight, and still fought the rest of the fight. But you don't hear nothing about that. What you're hearing is he got hit too much. You know, oh, maybe he's too green. But again, all I'm saying, Fred, and I'm going to let you rock, I feel like we need to really push Devin hard because there's going to be a counteract of Devin and Shakur. Tank, fuck Tank. And I rep all the brothers, but fuck Tank because Tank acting like a clown out here. Devin and Shakur, I feel, need a super push from all of us. Us being the black fans out there that are listening to your station every night, that know what's going on in boxing, because Devin is one of the bright stars and he's young. And if we don't push him, nobody will. They'll downgrade him for the next 3 years. Let Lomachenko ride off into the sunset and then tell us, because I see what's happening. They're going to tell us 10 years from now, Canelo never failed a drug test. They're going to tell us 10 years from now, Lomachenko was the greatest thing we ever seen. And I think right now we need to take hold of this shit before they do it. They're going to act like Wilder didn't happen. We got to take hold of this. And Devin, for me, the young kid on the rise, we need to push that. I salute you, Fred. I appreciate you, bro. This is Mr. Finesse.
Oh, what's up,
all
man?
the time.
Oh, what's up,
you already know.
What's up?
You already know. All the
appreciate
time
you.
I rep for you, dog.
Yeah, I know.
I had
you saw the smile when you said your name.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I said I don't know if you saw my smile when I saw your name. Pause. No
I'm
homo.
get off.
Blah,
I hear him
blah,
calling. I'm gonna get off. Real
Appreciate
quick, I just want to say, yo, Fred, I showed my mom and two of my uncles that Andre Ward interview.
Really?
2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Listen to what I'm saying. 2 weeks ago. God rest his soul. My uncle passed maybe 4 days later.
Oh.
I want you to know, before that man passed, when he heard that interview, he didn't, because he knows what's going on with boxing, but he don't know who you are. All he was saying was salute that brother asking the question.
Wow, man. God
that's a proud
soul.
man right there. And I was like, damn, that's Fred from Barbershop. He was like, man, I don't know who the fuck that is. But I'm telling you, you get nothing but love, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to push you. I hope the rest of us listening do. And we, as a unit, got to push Devin. Have a good night, my brother.
Blessings to your family as well.
Sure. 10-4. Thank you. I appreciate that.
All the time.
And to the whole chat, the whole LDBC, yo, keep doing what we doing, man. Y'all all doing the right thing. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you. Hey, Marlo. Hold on 1 second. 334. Marlo, we're gonna make this Marlo's Corner 2 hotter than Marlo's Corner 1. Put the link in the description box, and that way people can still stay in the chat and go to you and subscribe. What up, 334?
What up, Fred? How you doing, brother?
Hey, what's up? Who this?
My name's Nicholas Friedel. I'm
Here we go.
One of the what you call it, the non-black but heavy supporter of the LGBTQ and everything that you do, bud.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I just came out to. I just want to let you know, first and foremost, that I support you 100%. I appreciate everything you do for the sport. I don't know what that was. What's that? What's that?
There's people calling in.
Oh, cheers. Anyway, as far as Devin Haney's concerned, I want to see that cat fight Ryan Garcia, and if he knocks Ryan Garcia out, smooth, cold, or even stops him, or even if he just makes it more competitive than we expect, then I know for a fact that he is ready for Lomachenko. You feel me on this?
I feel you, dog. I feel you.
Yeah, that in all honesty,
I don't feel you like a black man feels another black man. I feel you like I agree with you.
Facts. But I just like this last fight. I feel like, I mean, I know he dislocated his shoulder. I understand that, so I'm gonna keep that in the back of my head. But I also feel like he has the tool. He has the tools, and had the tools in the fight to knock out. I think his name is Santiago.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that for sure.
It's like he has the tools. He has the power to do so. If he beats either Ryan Garcia or Teofimo Lopez, then for sure, Lomachenko's ducking if he don't take the fight after that. Because those two are the two baddest mother effers in his division. And if he handles that, then Devin Haney is something that everybody's sleeping on, and we need to give him all the respect in the world. You know what I mean?
Facts. I agree. You make sense.
Facts.
But Devin can beat Ryan Garcia in the pros. He's. I mean, if the game is to hit and not get hit, right? Devin does that. But
even after that first round knockout that Ryan Garcia had, he showcased power that we didn't really expect. Do you still feel it would be not necessarily one-sided, or do you?
I don't believe that.
Do you feel it be one-sided, or do you feel it be more competitive?
I don't believe that fight. It's. I thought I'm talking about Ryan Garcia fight. I think that it's a boxing match. Devin is gonna get hit. It's a boxing match, but I think he outclasses Ryan Garcia. He has more He has more more dexterity in his body. Like he's more nimble. He's more flexible. So Ryan Garcia is very upright, stiff. He's very linear too. He's linear in terms of his fighting stance. He's very linear in how he throws his punches. He doesn't have the ability to right now create angles. He doesn't have the ability to find holes in your defense. He just punches straight. And
you think Devin would counter damn near anything?
Devin can take the lead or counter. It's definitely his choice. He's going to have to use his timing against Ryan Garcia, because Ryan Garcia is gonna when in doubt, Ryan Garcia is going to try and throw threes and fours, straight and powerful. So
what about
who'd you vote for, by the way? Who'd you vote for, by the way? Who'd you vote for?
What do you think?
What state you live in? What state you live in?
I live in Los Angeles, California. I live in Hollywood.
Yeah, area code's 334.
Well, my mama lives in Alabama.
Oh.
And we share that.
Your mama definitely voted for Trump. 100%.
What's that?
Your mother definitely voted for Trump. 100%.
I mean, that's neither here nor there. Who gives a shit about that? That ain't got nothing to do with boxing.
I know. But I was at the game Saturday, and Donald Trump was there. That's what brought my attention. But continue.
He was at the gate when you were at the.
He was at the game. He was at the game. No, I was in Alabama, and he was at the game. Alabama LSU.
Oh yeah, I saw that on the gram. I saw it on the gram when you posted the footage of all those fans. I think you were in it was Alabama State, right?
Yeah, at Alabama. Yeah, definitely was.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the whole arena was looked pretty pro Trump and the thing. I got to be real about it with that type of noise, man. Like if it don't make me money or get me laid, I really don't give a fuck about it, to be real about it. You know what I mean? Like until I have a family of my own, how could I possibly know what direction to lead the country? You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So all that aside, Devin Haney versus Tank Davis. Do you think Tank just bodies him? Or do you think Devin Haney can handle that?
Fight. It's a good fight. I don't right now. Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney wins the fight because he'll be the matador in that fight.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Tank is very linear too. Like, I think Tank is grossly talented. I think it's a 57-43 fight, 55-45 fight. There's not much that separates them because what Tank lacks in his ability of application, he makes up for it with power. You know, it's a tough fight. It's a tough fight. But you know what I like? I'm not gonna push that storyline so much. I know it's gonna get clicks on my channel, and I know y'all want to hear it, you know. But I like the premise of Tank Davis cornering him, Tank Davis at the back door, Devin Haney at the front door, and Lomachenko's trapped in the house. Which door are you gonna come out of? Come out with your hands up, motherfucker. Come out with your hands up. Fight one of us. Stop hiding behind the 126-pound dudes that you bringing up. Fight somebody. We waiting on you. Come out with your hands up. You know, the ghetto bird is flying above. Come on out. Come on out. Fight us. Fight us. You know what I mean? All this. Now, same thing with Canelo. He's stuck. Fight us, dog. Andrade, Charlo, you got to fight us. Who you going to fight?
Not even just the Charlos or Boo Boo, but like for Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders just put on a fucking fantastic performance.
Oh, really?
Last night,
I heard mixed.
And I was impressed. With, like not to be not to be that guy, but I was just like, fuck this junkie. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because and plus he's he's European. It's not really my style of folk.
Oh, okay.
So like I was just kind of like, oh, Billy Joe Saunders. All right. But Canelo versus Saunders, I think it could be a great fight. I'd rather see Charlo versus Canelo because I think it would be better for boxing. Charlo's a bigger name. They're also the Charlos just themselves. That Lions only, man. Those they got a mean aura about them, and it excites the fight fan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're with the shit, and they're great interviews. They're great fucking fights. Like they got all the full fucking package. You know what I mean? So Canelo needs to knock off all this bullshit with the.
Right. I gotta get to the next call. I gotta get to the next call.
No worries, brother. Thanks for chatting with me. You have a great time, Fred. Love all y'all. Peace.
Thank you, bro. 832. What it do?
What's poppin', Fred? It's Trick.
Hey, what's up, Trick? How you feel? Thanks again, Trick.
Man, I'm doing good, man. I was listening to that dude that just called up, man. Sound like he a man Sanders and only Benny or something, man.
Fred, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do with this,
Yeah, man, he's tripping. Nah, but anyway, man, what's going on with you? Everything good with you?
Nigga, you see where I'm at. Don't be like your grandma. Do not be like your grandmother when she says, "How's the weather out there?" Every grandmother calls them that live in different states. How's the weather out there? You got Google, grandma. Shit.
Slow, Fred. Anyway, man, I ain't gonna hold you long, man. Anyway, man, I like everything you do. Hey, listen, Nate Campbell, man, you need to interview that dude, man.
Oh, thank you. I forgot. Thank you. I'll get on it.
Please,
okay.
Interview that dude.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be a fun interview.
He got some stuff to tell. Interview him, man, because I ain't gonna tell you, man. When you interview this dude, he gonna tell you some stuff, man, that you wouldn't believe. But anyways, man, that's all I want to call and tell you, man. Everybody go trying to get up and try to call on the line and stuff, man. I'm here at work, man. So yeah, once again, man, appreciate everything you do, man. And peace to the chat, man. Don't answer that line, man.
All right, peace.
All right, Fred, peace.
Yeah. 832, what's up?
Loma check the V12, double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
What up?
What's good, Fred?
How you feel?
It's Harry. What's up, bro?
What's up, Harry? Thank you, man. Thanks for calling in. What's popping?
Oh man, I got the holiday off tomorrow. I guess it's a holiday. I don't know if I'm celebrating it or not.
It's
Veterans.
Oh, Veterans Day. Yeah, Veterans Day.
I ain't doing too much for it, man, but I'm gonna sure enjoy the day off. What's the topic, man? What we going with right now?
The topic is your ass better learn how to read before you click that button. But I appreciate you clicking the button just because you know Fred just your notifications went off. But basically, the question of the day is Deontay Wilder is the king of boxing. Canelo, Triple G,
Most definitely.
they're all frauds. Loma, they're all fake. It was all propaganda. It was all.
I mean, but you know that's only new to a handful of people, though. You know.
Yeah, but they sheep though. Like as the boxing voice would say, they sheep. You know, like if Dan Raphael writes an article, it's fact. You know, Canelo has never been the cash cow in boxing. He's never been the cash cow. He's never.
But yet,
never.
But yet, that's the narrative. They paint Dan Raphael. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
When in actuality, man, Deontay, he fucking running that boxing game right now.
He is.
He running that shit. He's the face. He the heavyweight champion. He the man. Deontay is the shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
He really is. That dude on top of the world.
Mm-hmm. Big facts. Big facts.
That's man. Big bro. That's big bro right there, man.
Yeah, that's big bro. That's big bro. Yeah, that's big bro. Bruh. He say bruh a lot too when he talk, bruh.
It really is. Like he, man, Deontay fit that's the American stand. That's the big brother. That's our big brother, man.
That's big brother.
You know, of course it'll be like your nephew, our big brother, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Wild to that nigga, dog. Like for real.
Bro, for real, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear from EJ again.
Yeah, me too. I definitely can't wait to hear from EJ. You know.
Yeah, I've been thinking about EJ. I know he gonna. I know he about to. You know, really put his foot on some people's necks, man. Because people talking real fucking slick right now.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. And I'll say this: if you've never gotten a source, if you've never gotten reports from that man, why report it?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like he ain't no credible source. Like if I report something or someone else reports something, like someone that you see every day, even if you don't like him, right? Say you don't like Dan Raphael, but he's reporting something, you're kind of gonna believe it or maybe give it some credence, but you're also gonna wait to see how am I gonna respond to it. You get what I'm saying? Or 78 or Ticket or the list goes on and on, right? Or Blue Blood, you know. If a nigga just comes out of the fucking window and say, yeah, you know, it has no value.
True.
You know what I mean? And I believe Earl will be back. You know, Earl is gonna be back. I don't know when. I have no reason to call him because he's alive. I see him he posts stories on his Instagram, so he's alive. He's doing fine.
He's doing well. You can tell he's doing good. I mean, he sound like, well, it seems like he's in good spirits. He's just taking his time, you know.
He got to heal too. He got to just think if it takes 2 months to recover from a boxing match, like really.
Exactly. Right.
Internal
See, when
swelling,
I think about that.
the internal swelling, the cuts, the lacerations, the stitches. You know.
Hey, I wanted to ask you about two things.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Wilder and Ortiz last. That's the best. Okay, I'm gonna go with Charlo and Harrison. What do you expect to see from? Yeah.
Damn, you put me on the spot, dog. Oh, I don't know, man. I love Derek James. Like no lie, like Derek James.
That's a highly anticipated fight, right?
I have no idea. I've been I ain't gonna lie. I've been trying to call. I done text or called Tony Harrison 3 times in the past 6 months. And he hasn't responded. Not because and I don't want y'all to take this out of context. I'm not hating on him or nothing like that. But I just want to get his feel. Like I want to, because I haven't had him in a conversation form. I've only had Tony Harrison when he had to be Tony Harrison promoting the fight. You know what I mean? So I just, go ahead.
You're right. Something I noticed about Tony Harrison, his energy level changed a lot in the past times I've seen his interviews and stuff. So I don't know if because this fight got kind of delayed, right?
Yeah, he hurt his leg, hurt his ankle.
So I hope it's still as good as it should be,
It's gonna be because Charlo has warm up knockout power, and what I mean by warm up knockout power, he's against that level of opposition. It's not gonna happen in the first round, second round, third round. He carries power now. But what I'm saying, he don't just come in like Mike Tyson and just stalk you and just knock you out. He's more of a precise power puncher now. He was a boxer with the coach from Houston, Ronnie Shields, excuse me. And but now he's a combination of both, more power than boxer now. But it's gonna be a hell of a fight. It's gonna be, I have no idea. I'm glad the fight's in LA. You know what I mean? It's 50 miles from my house. But I have no idea. I don't know who's gonna win that fight. I'm sorry. Ball's in Barclay, December 7th.
Barclay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of figured Barclays at Houston or something. I don't know why, but okay, sense. It's gonna be in LA.
Gonna be in LA.
All right, that's sweet. That's cool. All right, okay. All right, so okay. And last question before I let you go. All right, so we going into Wilder Ortiz. Man, this right here, like I said, Charlo and Harrison's highly anticipated.
Don't worry about this
Wilder
fight.
And Ortiz too, man. Me and my dad talk about this fight every single day.
To this day. I had to say that.
Already.
Yeah. What I will say is, after seeing Deontay Wilder spar, don't worry about the damn thing. I wish I could tell y'all what went on in that gym, but because I can't tell y'all, think the best for Wilder. You know what I mean? Like,
man, for some reason I don't have no choice but to.
Don't worry about Wilder. He's in.
I believe in that, brother.
But just have the natural stress that comes with your favorite fighter going into the ring, right? The natural stress and all that. I understand that because I get it for Wilder fights as well.
I do too. I do.
But me right now, I just saw him spar Thursday. I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry.
Man, I'm glad to hear that.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
Fucking right. Yeah. Well, okay then. All right, Uncle Fred. I guess I'll go ahead and let you get to these callers, man. I hit you back.
All right. One.
All right.
Yeah, man. I'll just say Wilder looked good in sparring. I just know that nigga yelled out, "I'm on one today." I was like, "Oh shit, this nigga on one today." I'm on one today. Oh man. Yeah. Damn, I was about. Okay, I got you, dog. I got you. Let's try.
Loma 10 to B12, double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
What it do?
Made $1 million off of retail. Yeah. Once again, I'm Prevail, nigga. What's good? What it is? What it is? That's right. This Air Fresh nigga was good, bro. What it do?
What's popping?
Man, what's popping, man? Deontay Wilder, bro. That's like you said, it's the king of boxing right there. I mean, there's nobody that can refute it. People say because of numbers, Canelo got it. Man,
Canelo don't have numbers.
True anyway.
I told y'all niggas.
I be trying to tell people. Thank you. That's right.
I told y'all niggas last year when he signed the contract, his numbers are not real. Oh, Fred, you just hate these Mexicans.
They fake his press on nails.
And
you hear me?
Man, I train in a Mexican gym. I train in a pro Canelo gym. I know the facts. I train in a pro Golden Boy gym. I know the facts, dog. I'm just saying that, man. I know. Numbers don't lie. There's 211 people in there.
And look, and even in this fight with Luis Ortiz, you're going to see the numbers be amazing for this fight. People love rematches and people love heavyweight rematches. You can just go and look up the history. You know, in the 90s, when you had heavyweight rematch, even in the 80s, I mean, the numbers are crazy. So I did never understood how people could try to compare the two when it's not comparable. You understand what I'm saying? What's understood don't need to be explained, like Deontay Wilder always said. You feel me? Like, if you just understand boxing, you'll know that. But, you know, people, they go off of their fanboyism instead of just going off of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, just going off the raw facts. But what I'm basically trying to say is, man, I just really wish people would show more love to Deontay. Because like he said, I'm only going to be here for a short 6 years, and it's going to go by faster than you guys could ever imagine. So when I'm gone, don't be like, damn, come on, champ, come on back, like the way that y'all trying to push Andre Ward to come back to fight Canelo for $30 million or whatever they trying to throw at him. Man, let people retire when they're ready to retire, and don't be trying to force people to come back. Because a lot of our fallen warriors, like let's say Roy Jones, for example, yeah, he can somewhat speak, but he ain't gonna be right when he's 55 or 60. Let's just keep it a buck, because he's been getting knocked out in his later years, like really bad. You saw what happened when he went to Russia, and that's because people didn't. Somebody should have grabbed him and like shook him and said, "This is over." You understand what I'm saying? Like, I know you got the heart of a lion, of a warrior. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit's in the right place, but it's over. And that's just called showing love.
It's over.
No, I'm just keeping it 100. Like I just wish we would show more compassion for our fighters, like instead of just saying, "No, man, you should go back out there and fight." No, bro, once it's over, it's over. You know, if your heart ain't in it no more, like even Deontay said in one of the interviews, I think you had interviewed him. He had said, like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to get out of bed. Like, I really, these days, I don't even want to do this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he be wanting to say, fuck it. But he know he got an obligation. You know what I'm saying? He know his fans depending on him, his family depend. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he always talk about, which I love to hear him say. I love to hear a black man say this shit. Generational wealth, goddammit. That's another topic people need to really hone on with the fighters and with the interviewers and the reporters and everything. You do a good job, so I ain't getting on you, Fred. You already know. You ask the tough questions. You get, you tackle the race question, all that, right? But I'm talking about these other fucking reporters. Quit being scary, Radio Raheem, and actually talk about generational wealth. Talk about how you could push the generation forward for all the boxers to think like that, instead of just J-Rock thinking like that, instead of just, who else is black that actually think like that? Wilder, J-Rock, Charlos, I heard them talk about
Earl
real
talked
estate,
about
buying
it
up real
too.
estate.
Earl talked about
who
it.
else you said?
Earl talked about it a lot with he and Al Heyman.
Oh, yeah. Earl
Iras,
talked
Roth
about it in
Iras and all
Jamaica,
that.
buying up property, buying up, yep. So we just need to really center that energy around that, because at the end of the day, when boxing's over, you have to have something that's residual. Residual. It's so important. So that's just really why, what I wanted to bring up. Keep on knocking down the haters, Fred, with all the knowledge that you drop and the truth that you drop. They're going to end up being your fans anyway.
Facts.
Before I leave, y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and know the topics that you're talking about when you call in. 100.
Peace.
Put some flowers in my face, won't you? Let me know that I did okay.
All right. That's what I was going to get to at the last segment of this show, but since Ant brought it up, nigga, till December, we gonna practice this habit now. All right, I'm gonna play this shit one more game.
Put some flowers in my face, won't you? Let me know that I did okay.
We doing this shit till the end of the fight, till Sunday morning, and hopefully it will be a habit. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if it's your bus driver, your girl, your niggas, your boys, your niggas in the LDBC. Give them niggas they flowers.
Put some flowers in my face, won't you? Let me know that I did okay.
I talk about this a lot on my channel. I love being vulnerable, compassionate. I don't care. Cry, laugh. You know what I mean? It's important that we give people their flowers. Deontay Wilder talked about it a lot. And I said, I have people's attention on my channel. I'm going to use this to remind y'all we're mortal. All right. At the end of the day, we are mortal, nigga. All right. I want to hear I love you. I want to hear thank you. I want to hear absolutely. I love you. Let's do this together. You mean a lot to me. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can find. Because, nigga, that's Gold Roses, nigga, by Drake and Rick Ross.
Put some flowers in my face, won't you? Let me know that I did okay.
You know what I mean? So you don't need that LJ fight. Well, okay. you're the exception to the rule. But you're in a group chat. You know what I mean? Just you being in the chat lets me know that you do want to be appreciated, because you have an opinion, right? And you want people to say, yeah, you're right, LJ. You know what I mean? So anyways, man, I know some people don't like Drake because they think he's an estrogen show and all that, but name of the song is Go Roses. So go check out the song Go Roses. Y'all do what y'all do. But at the end of the day, man, give people their roses, man. All right. Give people their roses while you can. All right. And I just wanted to illuminate that for the next 2 weeks till November 24th, at least. That's the theme. Give people their flowers. And we're going to obviously give Deontay Wilder his flowers by pressing that button. It just ain't for me. Yeah, it is. It is. You got kids. You got a mama. You got a brother. DSG is on Instagram. Is a clown now. Oh, he is? I ain't been on Instagram past like one swipe in like 2 weeks. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't scrolled up and down Instagram in a minute, So anyways, I do like stories now. So I'll be watching people's stories. But yeah, man. This past week. Oh, here's what I was gonna talk about. We're gonna start with Canelo. Dude, go check Barbershop Conversations Carfax. I told y'all last year when he signed that $365 million deal that Golden Boy and Oscar lied about the numbers. They lied about the numbers. You say, how do you know, Fred? Because I have common sense. And 2, I know what's really going on. Okay, I'll break the news. I knew a month before they announced the Daniel Jacobs fight that Daniel Jacobs was fighting Canelo. I've known since June Kovalev was fighting Canelo. What else? I knew the Julio Cesar Chavez fight before they announced. I knew the Amir Khan fight. It was a surprise when, he's fighting Amir Khan. Like, I knew already. I pretended like I didn't know, but I knew, So, if you know my life, I'm well connected with, that side of the fence, and I just chose not to report it. It's just not. But the point I wanted to make about Canelo is he's never, you're worth what you negotiate. I'm not going to tell him he's not worth 35 million. But I told you guys a year ago, and y'all wouldn't listen to me, the people that my haters, oh, you don't like Mexicans. Nah, it wasn't that. I just know that when you're giving somebody a credential that they haven't earned and it belongs to someone else, that's hatred. You know what I mean? And I think Canelo is a great fighter. Some people may say, I don't know if he's a great fighter. I don't know how long he's been cheating, but I'm just saying on the optics, you see him fight, he looks great, right? I just saw him fight. It was fixed though, but I saw him fight. He moves well. He got great footwork. He's light on his feet. He can be, and but I told you he was a declining asset a year and a half ago when he signed the contract, and people called me a hater. Oh, this is fake. This is phony. This ain't real. And we get our answer. He sold 10,005 tickets. That's 60% occupancy at the MGM. 60% occupancy. If you were in grade school, your mother's coming to whoop your ass in front of the class if you're getting a D, right? D, you might get yelled at. F, you getting your ass beat, right? You can't play on. You can't do no after school programs because you're not gonna be. You're not gonna have the GPA. No after school programs. You can't go to you can't hang out with your friends. He is a D level fighter in terms of promotion. His numbers prove it. 10,005. And then here's the catch. See, here's the trick. People are going to say, well, Deontay Wilder is not. See, Deontay Wilder's numbers, I hope they do well, but his numbers is going to be skewed because Canelo took money out of that market already. So some people are going to say, So some people gonna come on and say, how about if let's say hypothetically Deontay Wilder does 9,000 tickets. I'm gonna put this in perspective so you guys understand the truth. Canelo has already taken Mr. Sanchez's money, Mr. Williams' money, Mr. Wynn's number, Mr. Chow Mein, it's a joke because I joke with Dre a lot about that. But you get what I'm saying? You guys understand what I'm saying? The same thing in New York. December 7th versus December 14th. People in Brooklyn gonna have to make a choice. Do I want to get on the train or do I want to walk to a fight? You know what I mean? So it's gonna take money out of Triple B's card ain't gonna sell out because Charlo was fighting the week before. Now, if this was Muhammad Ali fighting or like, Deontay Wilder, it'll be a little bit different. But since it's not, I'm telling you, you take money out of the marketplace, So, and then you're competing with people traveling that weekend. The kids come home from college on the weekend. So Deontay is competing with a lot, but more importantly, they've already taken money out of that marketplace. The boxing fans that show up and go watch boxing, you know what I mean? They may not come because they already spent their quota on their extracurricular stuff for the month, So it's gonna be challenging. But a fair analysis would be Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. 15, 17,000 tickets sold. It set the record for Staples Center. So I mean, he sold 70% more tickets than Canelo. 70% more. Deontay sold 17,000. Canelo sold 10. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to put all these things in perspective, man. And I try and give you guys the business side, because you guys know I'm highly and emotionally opinionated on this channel. So I try and bring along the facts too, so y'all can see those along with my narratives that I share on this channel. But Deontay Wilder is the king of boxing right now. Whether you want to admit it, whether you want it, it's up to you. But he's definitely the king of boxing, and it's nice to know that we're moving on from the Pacquiao and Floyd era. That that this era now has a face, and when Deontay knocks out Luis Ortiz next Saturday, it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be a beautiful time. We're gonna be dancing in the street like we're on the brownstone listening to the radio. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it, and we're gonna have a great time. And two, let's go down. Triple G was never that dude. Why? How? I'm telling you, Triple G has sold 110 pay-per-views by himself. Triple G's last sellout, I believe, was at StubHub. And I think it was against Diaz. I don't think he sold out against David Lemieux. I don't think they didn't sell out against Canelo. His last sellout was at StubHub Center, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? So now let's go to Loma. Loma we ain't gotta talk. Loma ain't sold tickets to save his life. Loma don't sell tickets. The motherfucker had to go become a resident of the UK. You know what I mean? And he's just been a fraud the whole time. It's just blatantly obvious. Earl is a bigger star than Lomachenko. Earl is a bigger star than Canelo. Y'all don't want to hear that shit. He sold 44,000 tickets. Canelo can't do 44,000 tickets at Jerry's World. You know why? Because they would have done it already. You get what I'm saying? They're not going to make the mistake by pushing a fight from LA, Vegas, and not taking it to Texas and getting more money, more eyes. You know what I mean? He didn't sell. Listen, Canelo didn't sell out when the tickets were $5 at Minute Maid Park when he fought 78 Sports favorite fighter. Oh man. And Wolf's guy. You know what I'm talking about. He knocked him out, you know. So what's his name? Kirkland. Thank you, James Kirkland. You know, Kirkland. Yeah, that's my Costco brand. James Kirkland, man. Shout out to all my people that use Kirkland products, man, out of Costco, man. Salute. Toast. And you know, it's just the truth. Kirkland vodka. And last but not least, Tyson Fury. He sold 1,500 tickets to his last fight. He sold 1,500 tickets to his last fight. I'm going to repeat. Tyson Fury sold 1,500 tickets at his last fight. That doesn't even fit into anybody's high school gym. 1,500 people don't even sell out a high school basketball game. You know what I mean? So you got to put it in perspective, man. It's not even close, man. Canelo sold 10,000 tickets, dog. 10,000 tickets. So I mean, so when people do that, don't argue with them. Just post the facts. 10,000 tickets for the king of boxing. They made $8 million gate. $8 million gate, and they said Canelo made 35 million. Gosh, man, come on, man. This is just absurd. This is obscenity, man. It don't make sense. You know what I mean? It's not real. These numbers and these stories are inflated. They're fake. And I think that I'm so happy that we have media outlets like myself and Blue Blood and the list goes on and on from there. Trill Boxing Talk and Ticket and Boxing Ego and the list goes on and on. You know what I mean? That you have news sources that you're just not going. You don't have to go to boxing scene anymore. You know, you don't have to go to ESPN anymore. You have options. You know. So yeah, man, that's the truth, man. And I'm sticking by it. I believe it. And so that's it. I want to talk about Devin Haney a little bit too. I watched the Devin Haney fight. Dude, the zone be freezing like a mother. God. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Don't have a fight party for Anthony Joshua versus Ruiz. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't embarrass yourself. That stream, because Ron had the DAZN app. Man, that shit froze 8 times. 8 times, dog. No lie. At least, dog. At least 8 times. And I'm like, damn, man. You know, so I think that if you gonna throw a party, you know, and my Keith Murray, y'all, it's gonna be a party, y'all. It's not good at all, man, because the traffic for that Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, I mean, that's one of them fights, man. They got lightning in the bottle, man. They got lucky. The world will be what I'm talking about. Hardcore boxing fans, every hardcore boxing fan from every country will be watching that fight. It has great storylines, you know. They did, and then more importantly, who's gonna be the biggest question is who's gonna be brave enough to fight who's gonna be brave enough to fight Deontay Wilder when it's all said and done. You know what I mean? So that's the realities of it. And we'll see. What's up, Logic? What up, 1-900 Hustler? So you ain't gonna watch that, Subvermont. I got you. I respect that. You know, it's so that's my perspective on it. And again, I'll reiterate this too. Yes, I want to see Devin Haney versus Tank, but I want Lomachenko exposed. Don't you know after he fights the winner of Tiafimo and Kome, and assuming he wins, he gonna be tied in. He gonna be who's the other? Oh my gosh, he's gonna be locked in, dog. He gonna be stuck. Oh, you don't want to unify now? Oh, you don't want the WBC belt? Oh, you don't want to fight your WBA mandatory? Oh, okay. All right, I understand. I understand. You got the complexion for the protect. I understand. All right. Make him come out. Make him come out with his hands up, dog. You know what I mean? like, yeah, I remember the last scene, and I'm gonna get you, sucker. There's two ways out of here, and then the motherfucker jumps out the window. I think he jumps out the window, right? Something like that. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be Lomachenko. Motherfucker gonna be jumping out the window into a guy from he gonna fight somebody pulled up from 122 pounds, man. I don't think they'll take the Gary Russell rematch at all. I don't think so at all. No piece of me believes he'll take that fight. They don't want to take that risk. They don't. You know, and a piece of me believes that they try and gonna make that fight in March. They gonna give the winner a short camp, 90 days or something like that. Yeah, I did see a no way reject that belt. Interesting, very interesting, man. Very interesting, man. Boxing, I was like, whoa. I've never seen that before. That was very interesting. Oh man, that was tough. That was tough. So what else went on in boxing? I wanted to talk about the WBC as well, you know, but I'm gonna talk about that in the video. Man, the WBC is losing their mind, dog. Oh, man. They let them guys get away. They let them guys get away from using clenbuterol. How you say that word? Clenbuterol? They raised the levels? So you mean I can take a little bit of cocaine? It was his brother's belt? Okay, I got it. Oh, okay. They meant to give it. Okay, I got it. Okay. It wasn't rejecting WC. Okay. Well, it looked good anyway. But I will say this is that Ray Vargas and the other guy he fought, I think that's wrong. I think it's wrong. And I think the WBC is going to regret it because they're losing the respect of the fans. You know, you definitely want the respect of the fans, and you know what I mean, you don't want to Mauricio Suleiman don't want to walk down the street and people talking like, man, you letting the guy fight with steroids? Like, he can't lie. Do you allow here's what a lawyer would ask. Do you allow fighters with steroids in a system to fight? He's gonna have to say yes. I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you, that's how lawyers get you, man. And the truth is, it is. Deontay Wilder says, you know what? And I believe other fighters will follow suit. Fred Country, Clembudo. I can't say how you say that shit. Someone phonetically put that shit in the comment section. I can't say that shit. Clembudo, man, I don't know. Who gives? Y'all know what I mean, right? It's like I can't say sequely. Oh, by the way, the book, don't forget. Oh, it's in the living room. Damn, don't forget. I'm nervous. Gonna be doped up for this fight. You think Ortiz is? Well, there's a subplot to this story too about trainers. Joey and Joey and Larry Wade worked together. I think Larry Wade used to train Joey when he was a professional runner. So there's a side story to it, small traces amounts of, man, come on, man. You're right, Jay Good. Small traces, man. Who they fooling? Who they fooling? Man, come on, man. Man, them motherfuckers can be juiced up to the gills, man. You know what I mean? And they doing all this to protect Canelo. Why would Canelo want a franchise belt? You know what I mean? Soliloquy. Oh, soliloquy. I got it. You just taught me that word, how to say that word. Soliloquy. I got it, dog. Thanks, Jeff Jean Baptiste. Did I say your name right? Jeff Jean Baptiste. Hey, you already know that nigga talk. That motherfucker talk all calm and shit when you talk. Hi, what's your name? Jean Baptiste. Soliloquy. I was saying it backwards. Oh, Haitian. Yeah, Haitian. Baptiste. Just like the heavyweight champion. That's Klitschko. Vladimir. Vladimir, yeah, is a Haitian name too. Vladimir. Fred Porter. I don't know. I'll say one thing about Sean Porter. Sean Porter is picking. See, here's what you want to be right or you want to win. And you guys say, why? How? I'm glad you brought this up. Sean Porter is picking Luis Ortiz to beat Deontay Wilder, which is fair. I'm not knocking him for picking him. But Sean doesn't have a fan base. You got to understand this. You got to understand the business of boxing. Who has the bigger fan base that can support you and what you're trying to accomplish? Deontay Wilder, right? So why not say it loud, say it proud? I'm picking Deontay Wilder, not because you believe it in your heart. And you guys said, Fred, let the man be honest. No, Sean Porter got to make money now. He got a couple more fights left in him. You know what I mean? The goal is to make as much money as possible in his next fight. And two, he has to work hard to convince people to, one, support him publicly. We haven't seen no videos about Sean Porter the month of October. I mean, the second half of October and all of November yet. We haven't because he's not popular. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't mean it as a disrespectful term. I'm speaking facts. So Sean Porter should have said loud and proud, I'm picking Deontay Wilder. And you know what some of y'all niggas would have did? Oh, Porter cool a little bit. He picked Wilder. Right? Because the PBC would have let you know that he picked Wilder because you know how they do those segments and shit on Instagram and on their YouTube page. So you would have found out. And you would have liked Sean Porter a little bit more, or you would have disliked him a little bit less. You know what I mean? And either way, that makes him better. But when he picks Luis Ortiz, some of y'all just tune him out now. Ah, fuck, he's picking Luis Ortiz. Fuck him. He a coon. He's not no coon. He's just picking. But I'm saying I rather win. In this case, I want to win. I need black people to support me. Who has the biggest concentration of black fans? Earl Spence and Deontay Wilder in boxing right now. Who do I need on my side? Black fans. Period. You know? But fighters don't get it, man. They don't get it at all. They get it when it's all over. When it's all over, they're like, damn, I should have did it this way. And they don't. So that's what it is. Oh, he gonna pay for the choice. Deontay Wilder should be in studio next Monday or something like that. I'm sure they gotta go to studio. And I'm sure Sean is working that fight. So that's gonna be fun. Actually, Sean fought on his undercard, Andre Berto. No, that wasn't Berto. Granados. Was it Granados? He fought on Deontay Wilder's undercard. I think it was Granados. One of them fights. I think it was because I remember I have the footage of them taking pictures together. I think I actually took the picture of Sean Porter and Deontay Wilder. I actually took the picture. Funny you say that. I actually choreographed the picture. Be honest with you, I remember that shit. That was like 2 years ago. 2.5, 3 years ago, somewhere. So yeah. We gonna end this live stream early tonight. You say, why? I gotta do my motherfucking rent roll. You know what I mean? I went out of town on the 5th. Right? And I refused to check it while I was gone because I didn't want to be mad in Alabama about motherfuckers not paying their rent. And I gotta go knock on the motherfucking doors tomorrow. They ain't paid their rent, but not in a negative way. But hopefully everyone's paid their rent. And anybody seen Porter with any broad? TC the Crisis say broad. You know what I mean? That'll be dope. We need an LDBC calendar. You know what else we need? An LDBC YouTube guide. So y'all know who's on at what time doing the lives. You know what I mean? I think that'll be dope. You know, that'll be dope. We should do it like that. So, yeah, Nicholas. I know Nicholas is about to get. That's funny. So yeah, y'all niggas ain't calling it anyway. So we gonna do that. I have to get to this rent roll today. You know what I mean? Because I gotta do all my banking and shit tomorrow, transfer money and all that shit, pay mortgages and all that shit. So I got to get that shit organized for tomorrow morning. So that's why it's gonna take me a couple hours to do that shit. But tomorrow I'll make up the time sometime this week. All right. Barbershop. Y'all want to sing before we get out of here, though? Y'all want to sing before we get out of here? And I'm going to do videos on these topics, too, before we... Well, let's...
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes. You see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold on. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life.
Sing this shit, y'all. Stand up and sing this shit.
Games get played, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth, it's only what you do, some things you gotta do, fight for millions, take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to the children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best.
Eddie Hearn is alive. Hey.
A little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see it brilliant. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it tonight. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fight.
Andre Ward is alive. Hey.
Equality where we lacking, or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm
There we go. Put anybody's name. Eddie Hearn, Andre Ward, whoever. Say it.
It's only what you do. Some things you gotta do.
Tim Bradley is alive. Hey. Butter biscuits alive. Hey.
I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease.
No more, y'all. No more. Hey, the zone is alive. Hey, Johnny Nelson's alive. Hey, hey, I'm doing that shit forever, dog. That shit funny as fuck, man. I love y'all, man. Tomorrow we coming back stronger, bigger, blacker than ever before, motherfuckers. I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And let me get to work. I'll holler at y'all. All right, peace, y'all.